Saggy, I got a really interesting energy for you. Are you with one person but crushing on somebody else? Because that's what it feels like. So let's see what that person's thinking about you. I don't, Sag, I don't really feel like you're single, but and it feels like there's somebody else that you are interested in. I know you're the one and that scares me. You're the best that's ever happened to me. I've been trying to forget about you, but I can't. Is there somebody from your past that you can't let go of, Sag? So the grass wasn't greener is kind of what I'm getting here. So maybe, obviously, there was something that happened to make you guys split, but somehow you're still missing this person. And I don't typically get that. Usually I'm getting it for the other person, but they're saying you're crushing. I know you deserve more than I can give you at the moment. So whether it's you, whatever role you're in, take it however it fits for you. Someone here is crushing on someone from the past. They've had some other experiences, they've had other relationships, and they're realizing, hey, I had it really good with so and so in the past. Like, so why even break up in the first place? See? There were too many responsibilities on both parts. Like there were things that needed to be made right and fair on both sides before this would ever work. Because there were conflicting things, and I'm hearing money was a big issue. Like the responsibilities were too intense on either one person's side and not the other. Like where one person was ready to go all in, and the other person was feeling so many burdens, and it was just too intense. It's almost like one person was ready to hit that gas pedal with the nos, and then the other person was like hitting the brake. Like, okay, this is one person wanted to go super slow, one person wanted to go fast, and it just crashed. It caused some bad behaviors. This connection is meant to come back together. It will last for a lifetime, and they want me to say that to you and not have you take that lightly. This will come back together. But in order for that to happen, things have to change. So, what are the things that have to change? I don't know. We got to look. Hmm. Okay. All right. So, whoever's crushing on this person, like you're in a connection, maybe both of you are in connections. I don't know. They want you to, it's like they want you to rest, like really rest and meditate and think about this because it feels like this is what's going on in the heart space. This is what the energy is saying. Like, I know you're the one and that scares me. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I've been trying to forget about you, but I can't. I know you deserve more than I can give you at the moment. And so it's like their heart knows you're the one, but they're torn with the mental torture of the thoughts because they're not in alignment. So their suggestion to you, source's suggestion to you, is to take a break, rest, and like kind of think about this person, think about what you want, and think about, like, you could sit there and think about all of the excuses and blockages all day long. You could think about what happened in the past and let it re-hurt you over and over again all day long. But let's see. I just want to know, like, what happened? Were you hurt by this person in the past, or did you hurt them, or was it mutual? Yeah. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles flew out on the star card, which is Aquarian energy, Capricorn. I heard, what's that line from that movie? I drove 100,000 miles to give you my seed. I'll give you my seed. So maybe you had a child with this person, or you thought like you were going to build a family with this person. Um, there's something, okay. Infidelity in the past. Okay, so if there was infidelity in the past, they're giving me a double energy. They want you to look at this person. I don't know if you see them physically now, but they want you to look at their current state of mind and actions and behaviors. What you're seeing. Are they different or the same than what you saw in the past? Because I'm getting an energy here of some really big emotional change that has shifted things and changed things dramatically in a healing, like truly healed some things. But it's almost like, okay, so let's just say somebody hurt you, they cheated on you. You can't quit thinking about them. You know they're the one, but they hurt you and you can't get past the fact that they hurt you, that they cheated. It's something like, I'm not saying that's the exact example, but something like that where you guys were meant to be together, but there was some type of painful trauma that happened that caused behaviors that were not typical at that time. It's like almost like you guys met each other in the worst times of your life, like bad cycles or some shit like that. So who this person was in the past and how they acted towards you is not who they are today, and it wasn't who they were before. It's like you just kind of met them in a rut, or you were in the rut and they met you in the rut. I heard rut slut, so yeah, so it's cheating. If you allow yourself to sit back and be angry and upset over this for the rest of your life, you are going to miss out on amazing decades that you have left to live. You will miss out on the most robust, fun, adventure-filled, sex-filled life you will ever have. Because this is your fucking person. You guys are meant to be together. There's been pain in this cycle, but when you heal and move on from the pain, you come out a million times stronger than you did than any other couple who had never been through that. And then when you go through shit like that and you come out on the other side, you get to help other people who have been through that and get paid doing it. So it's like everything you've been through can be used for a paycheck in the future. Every experience you've had could be turned into a purpose that you could be paid for. So this, and I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to turn this pain into a purpose. You're supposed to, what? They just said that this person had to help you break down so that you could be built up to find your power. They didn't say it like that though. Had you never went through this heartache with this person, you would never have the option to have the power plays that you do now. There are a lot of powerful power plays you can make, and very lucrative ideas and opportunities come from this. But it stemmed from this painful relationship, because whatever pain was triggered inside of you, you growing from that pain and becoming stronger was something necessary for you to know how to do in order for you to move on to the next step in your life. It was about practicing how to come back from very painful things and move forward, how to come back and bounce back. That's the lesson. It was never about all of these little circumstances. It was about the lesson. Can I bounce back from this pain? Can I let this go? Can I forgive? Because if you can't let go and forgive, how do you ever move forward? The person who hurt you isn't sitting back feeling pain. You are. Like, I had this example. So my nephew went into the military. He was getting ready to leave for boot camp, and he was having a soiree, a party, and he was going to his mom's boyfriend's house, and his mom passed away. And my brother, it's his son, and his mom, she had passed away, but he had a stepdad. So they was at the stepdad's house, and back when all of this was going on, she was a hardcore drug addict. Just dropped him off one day, thousands of dollars that he owed to get to graduate. Like, all this just crap had happened. Mom dropped him off, and she just never showed back up. And then one day, find out that she had died. And this is a woman who hadn't been in his life. So, of course, I didn't feel good about her at all. Not her, his mom. So, this stepdad's sister comes, and she comes to our house, and she's sitting on the porch trying to talk to my nephew. And she's saying stuff to him like, your mom loved you, and this and that, and it just pissed me off so bad. I think it was something like that. And I totally forgot all this had happened. I'll get to that point. So all this was going on, and I went outside, and I guess I fucking went off. Like, get the fuck off my porch. Fuck you. She's never been there. She's never been a part of it. And you're over here making him feel like she was some great mom just because she died, blah, blah, blah. Some shit like that. Totally forgot this happened. I mean, I was like right out of, I don't know, I was young. It was decades ago. So this goes on, and then fast forward all these years later, we're going to this party. I don't remember this woman. I don't remember her name. I know nothing about her. And we go to the party, and he says, "Oh, hey sis." He called me sis. "Hey sis, this is," so my family calls me that. My close family. "And this is so and so." And I said, "Oh, hey, I'm Crystal. Nice to meet you." She goes, "I know who you are." She, you fucking blah 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 blah. And she said something about what happened, and she said something like, "You thought you were gonna beat my ass," or she said something like that. And I'm like, you were never gonna beat my ass. Let's get that straight first. Second, I don't even remember you. Like, I don't remember this conversation. And it wasn't until that moment, me being on the other side, when people say forgiveness is about you and not them, so you feel better. It wasn't until that moment that I actually got it. I hurt someone. I got to witness her when she came to me 20 years later, come to me upset about something I did 20 years ago. And I had lived those 20 years not knowing any better about what I had done to her, how I had hurt her. A complete stranger. I'd never met this woman other than that moment on my porch. So it's like that. I didn't even recognize her because it was such a spat of a moment. And so I realized, like, damn, like, I said something one time out of a knee-jerk reaction, and this woman has carried this for 20 years. And I looked at her and I said, "Look, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I'm going to be honest, I don't remember." Because at the moment, I truly didn't. And then I started, digging and thinking about it. And then it came back to me. But it had been so dormant for so long, I didn't get it. And I looked at her and I said, "Look, I had no idea you were even mad at me. You've been carrying this around all these years, upset and hurt by me. And I don't even remember who you are. Like, give yourself a break and let it go, because why would you want to keep carrying this around?" And then after that, she just kind of like stepped back, and it hit her. And that was like, it took me having that experience to realize what that truly meant, because that is how it is when we don't forgive somebody and we're holding that animosity inside, we tend to think that person we're not forgiving is also feeling the same way towards us. And that's not always true. Like in this instance I just gave you, that was not the case at all. Didn't even remember this chick. So just know that if you are holding on to something from the past, the people who hurt you, they are not holding on to this anymore, Sag. They have moved on. So if you're holding on to that pain from the past and what happened, they're living free right now, living their life physically, but then they're also living free, rent free in your head and in your heart. This is like whatever happened in the past, it probably was due to some other type of trauma bond or wound or something that they had going on. And that is for you to figure out and dissect through healing. But there is a big thing here of you not being able to accept this person back because you can't forgive the past. Well, if you can't let that go and forgive this past, this other person, your person who's you're supposed to be with and have this big, robust, happy life with, is going to go out there and have it with someone else. Because they have those options now. They have that opportunity, but it's you they want. You want them, they want you, neither of you want to admit it, and it's because there's healing that needs to happen. It can go the distance, and it will go the distance, but forgiveness is going to be key. All right, peace and love.